Upland. And starting alongside will be car number 41. The driver from Ventura is Bill Floyd. In the second row will be car number 43 from Hawthorne, Kirk Sturgeon. And alongside will be car number 77 from Hermosa Beach, Eddie Worth. And in the back row, we're going to have car number 69, Jim Watson, who is from Sun Valley, and from Glen Avon, and car number 1, Bubby Jones. Coming for a start as they come out of turn number 4, and it's Kennedy that will lead them into turn number 1. Kennedy, the leader, with Floyd right behind in second spot, and Sturgeon moves into third, but he loses it now to Eddie Worth, who takes it. And coming into fourth now is Bubby Jones. A challenge as they get up in the turn, and Floyd loses second place to Eddie Worth. Worth on the drive. Kennedy, the leader, Eddie Worth in second, and Worth is going after the lead down in turn number 2, and Worth takes it away from Walt Kennedy. Eddie Worth is now the leader in heat number 4. Kennedy has dropped to second. Bill Floyd is third. And right behind him comes Bubby Jones, the track champion. Jones goes to the inside and is looking to take third away. Cannot yet do it. Here's the leader. Car number 77, Eddie Worth, up front. He's all by himself, and he's got the racetrack the way he wants it right now. Eddie Worth out of turn number 4, completes lap number 3 with a time of 19.469, a very fast racing lap for Eddie Worth. Worth out of turn 2 and up the back straightaway. Taking a look now at the car in second place, that's Walt Kennedy, and here comes the challenge for third. Bubby Jones going to the inside and trying to take third away, and he does, from Bill Floyd. Bubby Jones up into third. Eddie Worth out front, the leader. And there'll be a challenge for second place as the cars go up into turn 3 this time. Here they go. Bubby Jones on the inside, sliding across the front and moving into second spot. Bubby Jones takes second away from Walt Kennedy. The leader is Eddie Worth, and a smoking car down the front straightaway will leave the racetrack, and that's car number 69 of Jim Watson. The big block did not finish. Here's the leader, Eddie Worth, coming through the smoke that was put out by car number 69 that left the racetrack. Worth out of turn number 2 up the back straightaway. There's no one in his sight and no one close to him. Eddie Worth in control of heat number 4 as he comes out of turn number 4. Still residual smoke on the front straightaway. Number to us looking down through the lights, however, than it does to the drivers on the racetrack. Eddie Worth of Hermosa Beach in car number 77, the leader. Sets up for turn number 3, drifts over to turn number 4, and down the front straightaway he comes, and the yellow flag comes out again as we've got a car in trouble on the backside of the racetrack. Car coming to a stop, bringing out the yellow, and that will bring out the caution and slow all the cars down one more time as they tend to Kirk Sturgeon in car number 43, who caused the yellow. We'll be back to pick up the action in heat number 4 at Ascot right after this. Straightaway. We have 7 laps completed, reverting back to the last completed lap. Bubby Jones in second spot got the opportunity during the yellow to get close to Eddie Worth, and he's going to use it to his advantage as they go up in the north end. Bubby Jones is after Eddie Worth down the front straightaway. Worth still the leader. Jones holds on to second, but he's not satisfied. He's going after him out of turn number 2. Worth the leader. Jones stays right within striking distance. Up the back straightaway they go. They set up for turn number 3. Worth to the outside of the track. Jones comes down to the inside. The white flag comes out. One more lap to go as a car spins up in turn number 4. And again, that's car number 43 of Kirk Sturgeon. And that will be the second stop on the racetrack for Sturgeon. And that means that the night is over for car number 43. 2 stops, and you have to take the car into the infield. The crews come out to push Sturgeon off the track. And we will revert back to the last completed lap, and that means that 8 laps of this 10 lap will be completed. Kirk Sturgeon of Hawthorne in car number 43 being pushed off the racetrack after his second spin. Made no contact with anyone, just simply got in a little bit too deep, and as he tried to power through the corner, jumped what they call the cushion out there, the ridge that they run the right rear wheel against, got it up into the soft stuff, spun it around sideways, and lost power. The push truck behind him, but this time not for a start, but to bring him back into the infield. The night is over for Kirk Sturgeon. A look at car number 77, that's the leader, Eddie Worth. 4 cars will transfer to the main event, and that means that the 4 cars that are out there now just have to complete the last 2 laps. Eddie Worth, the leader, in second spot. Right behind him, the current CRA, California Racing Association, points leader, Bubby Jones. He's probably going to be happy with second spot. That'll transfer him to the main event. However, he may use the opportunity on the last 2 laps to test the speed of his car and the handling of his car against Eddie Worth, who certainly will be a challenge to him in the main event. Jones in second spot, and right behind him is car number 14 of Walt Kennedy. And at the back, car number 41, Bill Floyd. These 4 cars simply have to finish 2 more laps, and they can qualify for the main event starting spots. Eddie Worth, right behind him, a good look at car number 1 of Bubby Jones. They set up to go into turn number 3. The caution lights go off on the track, and we should be set for racing. Eddie Worth to bring him out of turn number 4, down for the green flag, the restart. 8 laps down, 2 left to go. Eddie Worth followed by Bubby Jones. Down the front chute, Worth, Jones, Kennedy, and Floyd. Into turn number 1, Jones puts on a charge. Still working on Eddie Worth, trying that car out. Wants to see what he's got going for him a little bit later tonight. Coming for the white flag. It's going to be close. Here they come side by side, but Worth gets the advantage. He will lead lap number 9. Eddie Worth through turn number 2, sets up for the back straightaway with Bubby Jones right behind him. Eddie Worth into turn number 3, following the line around the racetrack. He'll bring him down to the checkered flag with Bubby Jones right behind him. It will be Eddie Worth, followed by Bubby Jones. Walt Kennedy will be 3rd, and 4th will be Bill Floyd, and all 4 of them will transfer to the main event. We'll be back with more exciting racing action from Ascot after this.